Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you.
Welcome back once again to another. This should
Schmieef talk.
Schmieef. Oh wait, I gotta say what episode it is first. Welcome back to season 2, episode 4 of
Schmieef
Talk. Wadcast. Just gonna have to add it constantly. Just delete shit. Thanks for tuning in again. This is again, like we said, the 4th episode. I just got done posting something on the Patreon. Just a little teaser that you're coming over. Some videos I'm working on. There's a behind the scenes. It's only about 4 minutes, but some things I cut out of the original podcast. 4 minutes behind the scenes of things we said that can't probably be said on YouTube. And
basically stuff people could cancel us for is gonna go on the Patreon.
Not even, because some things that like I really fucked up. I'm like, okay, I'm not putting in that at all. But like, it's certainly more rated R in the Patreon. Okay. I'll say that much for free. And we've said some pretty fucked up things on the podcast that we've kept in. So it's $1.
It is a month.
It's $1 a month.
Hard to sub, bro. Where does it go? Does it go to me or does it go to you?
I made a PayPal account with the combined email, so that it goes to a PayPal it goes to a PayPal account for.
So I can take the money out of there, right?
You could. I'd rather
I'm subbing down.
You could. I'd rather you didn't. Just go straight to you, technically. Yeah, I mean, unless you have like the PayPal app on your phone or something like that, or card. Yeah. So, but please.
I'm gonna definitely connect that, and then.
I think I'm just gonna leave it in there unless like we need money for something.
I'm gonna put some money in to it, and then that's what we're gonna use for the pickle.
Oh yeah, let's use it. No, we're not gonna have enough money for that. That's coming in like 2 weeks or something like that. And so, like I said, actually, let me get my thoughts in order. So I finished up editing the podcast, the one that's gonna come out today, or technically last week if you're listening to this podcast right now. So it came out December 8th. Which is today, the day we're recording this. Finished editing that. Everything that I took out from that podcast or that I didn't want on like the main podcast, I put it into a little behind the scenes. Either that or deleted it and put it into the little behind the scenes. And it's going to be behind a paywall on Patreon. It's $1 a month to support us. I mean,
our fans are going to go broke by the time.
Our fans are all like elementary school kids who like their lunch is like $1.50 or something like that, so they can survive with 50 cents or something. It's fine.
I did.
Yeah, we did. Childhood was crazy back then, but like, let me finish up the podcast thing. Patreon.com/4Schmiefers. We talked about it in the last episode, and that's how we got the idea to do it, because I think I said something about a Patreon. I'm like, fuck it, let's actually do it. If you go pay it, you can actually hear us like going through the whole process of it, or at least me going through the whole process of it, and yeah, definitely subscribe. It's $1 a month. I'm editing another video for it, which is a cooking clip, because the same day we came over to do the podcast for after Christmas, or the week of the Christmas special, because we have to upload every Friday. Mm-hmm. We recorded a podcast for the Friday that's on the week of of Christmas, because we need to get caught up with that, and we're going to be recording Christmas's podcast on Friday, the Friday before the Christmas. So that's what's happening with that. I was just editing, and then you came by. Is there anything you want to get talking about? Because today's topic is going to be pet peeves. But,
that's his topic. That's his topic?
Today's topic is pet peeves, or at least that's something I want to cover.
Okay. Because
at the end of the last podcast, I said something about this weather being bipolar, and you're like, nah, that gets me tight, and I feel like I'm always going to hear that. Every New Yorker is always going to be like, this is bipolar.
No, because literally as soon as it starts turning wintertime, it's all like every day is a different post of that. It's like, every year, bro. It's literally every year, bro.
Yeah. And I know.
You gotta say it every year. Like, we're adults now. Like, shut up, bro.
We're grown, for
real.
Ugly
as shit, too.
Ugly as shit,
That's why I followed you.
Your post made me mad.
Jamaica.
Whoa.
Call out.
We were in Jamaica yesterday.
Yeah.
For a buffet. Real nice. Dorfman drove us back home.
He drove us around a little bit too.
Huh?
He drove us a little bit around so.
Yeah, just a little sightseeing trip. Just a little fork in the road right there. But Today's topic is going to be pet peeves because that's what you mentioned at the end of the last podcast, and I was like, that's interesting. I want to talk about that. But is there anything else you want to talk about too before we get into the main topic of pet peeves? I know you had perhaps a list of things you wanted to get into.
Like what?
I saw Godzilla on your notes of.
Oh yeah, I have like a whole list. I was gonna. You can do it at the end maybe, or you want to do it now?
Let's do it now because I feel like we can get a decent conversation in with the.
Yeah, so we saw the Godzilla movie. That was really good.
Who's
really good movie. Me and my friends went to go see the Godzilla movie.
The three Schmiefers?
That was for Schmieef, I think someone was missing. I don't know.
Me, I didn't go. He said, "Don't smile." The three Schmiefers went. Orlando Eastside.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. Really good movie. If you like emotional, heartfelt movie, that's really one you should go to.
Really?
Yeah, it was really emotional, heartfelt, which I wouldn't expect from a Godzilla movie because you know.
That's why I'm surprised.
Yeah, it was really good. The just the movie is like I think it takes place during World War II. I think like directly after World War II. You know.
Okay.
They're feeling some effects. You know, Hiroshima, this Shima, that Shima.
Nagasaki.
All the Shimas, Sakis.
Every Shima and Saki. That happened in Japan. It was there.
No offense. yeah, but it was really good. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil anything for those who do want to see it. So I'm not gonna. We're gonna do no spoiler zone here. It was very good. I would say this: the sound effects were amazing. They got the Godzilla sounds on point. His fire.
Did it sound exactly
yelling.
like Godzilla?
Huh?
Did it sound exactly like Godzilla?
Sounded better.
Sounded better than Godzilla?
Yeah, it was probably the best sounding Godzilla I've heard. I've only heard I think 2 or 1.
Do your best impression of Godzilla right now. So definitely peaked the audio. Okay, nice. All right, go on.
No, it's like it just yells. So yeah, that was really good. After that, we went to a comic book store because it's right down the street from the movie theater.
Barnes and Noble. Big shout out.
That was really interesting going in there because for some reason I didn't think. I should know in today's corporate day and age that like everything's expensive. I should just know that.
Modern society for sure.
Yeah, but I didn't expect them to be that much. I went to go buy an Invincible comic for my favorite TV show and my favorite comic book, Invincible. Of all time, both of those. The best thing I read in my life. Also, I went to go buy one.
Let's not forget that you said you wanted to give props to Invincible. As soon as we ended the podcast, that's going to come out on the 31st or something like that. I was walking you home and you're like, I forgot. I kind of wanted to give Invincible props, so keep that in the back of your head.
I'm doing it right now.
Say that. Oh, okay. No,
it's the best TV show, best comic book of all time.
I thought you were going to say something about the episodes or something.
We talked a lot about the episodes already.
Huh?
We talked a lot about the episodes already.
I know, but you said you wanted to say more about Invincible, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll remind you next time. I don't know if it's about the episode.
That's right now.
Okay.
No, because you were interrupting me in front of the podcast. You're trying to undermine me, and then I know what you're gonna do.
Undermine alert.
I know what you're gonna do. You have a 7 months plan, and then in that 7 months, I'm gonna be replaced by Orlando. That's what's gonna happen. No, but yeah, Invincible. Really good show. Thank you, Angel, for interrupting me again.
Shout out, Angel, for interrupting me.
I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you for reminding me after I was already talking about it. No, yeah, we can cut this part out.
You're welcome. Patreon.
Not too long. Patreon. See you guys. It was really expensive. That's the main gist.
No, Patreon's $1. Go on.
Because obviously you want to talk, so I'm going to let
No.
you go. Okay. It was really expensive. $125 and $175 were the only ones I saw there for Invincible.
Jesus.
So I was like, you know what? Cause I asked the guy, I was like, hey, you know where Invincible's at? Because there's like a lot of random everywhere.
Yeah, it's a bunch of sections.
Yeah, a bunch of sections everywhere. And he was like, oh, it's right down there. Yeah, good taste. He didn't say that. That's how I would have said if I was him.
Yeah, let me get you coming back.
And then so I looked at the bottom, price tag on the bottom. So I think the one that I picked up said $175. And so I just put it back down. I was like, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go. You know, but it is a really cool comic book store, though. It has a lot of stuff. I also went to go see the Turtles comic book, The Last Ronin.
Last Ronin. That's where Michelangelo's the last turtle, right?
That's a spoiler, but I'll let it slide. Yeah. It's where there's one Ninja Turtle left, and then it's supposed to be a mystery. You know, obviously the mystery's over because everyone knows what it is because the comic book came out.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it solely reveals by eliminating the turtle one by one. So, like, the turtle left has flashbacks, right? So, while he's fighting, he has flashbacks of like what happened to his brothers. So like the first one to die I think was Raphael, then I believe it was Donatello, the last one to die was Leonardo, and then it's only Michelangelo here.
That is a very interesting concept. I think I saw it.
Yeah, it's really good. I read the first issue I think a while ago when it first came out, Because it was free. All first issues are free. If you guys don't know, online on some like website.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot where it was. Even the Invincible first issue.
Mm-mm.
They always have them free because why'd you pay for something that you don't know if it's good or
Yeah,
not?
to get people hooked through it.
Yeah. So that was really good. I wanted to go buy it this time around. $30 for like a couple pages.
Couple.
Yeah, and I read those pages, and that's the only pages they had there.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Let me come back when I get my bread up. Let me stack some bread before I come in here again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a pretty interesting time in there. I feel bad for people who like buy those comic books because they're getting fucking juiced, dude. Because it's weird to me because if I were to go and buy like a Harry Potter or a Game of Thrones book, just like 800 pages,
Mm-hmm.
how much money is that? That's not that much money.
For 800 pages, definitely, I feel like it's definitely worth it because you're gonna be.
Yeah, but those books I'm sure do not cost more than $50.
Yeah, probably. It's a successful franchise, but
Yeah.
no.
So it's like, wow. Less is more.
Juice City for real.
Less is more. So yeah, you want to talk about the Chinese buffet?
Yeah, I mean, we had a plan. Well, the day before, well, we had been planning to go to the buffet for a while now, ever since we got the first.
Yeah, I
time.
think me and Insta wanted to go in November. Me and Insta really liked it.
Mm-hmm. I'm cool with it. I'm not like like I don't love going. I was like, but yeah, I'll go. I'll go if it's like a day out type show. I was like, yeah, that'll be nice. And so we were planning it for a while. The day before was the day you guys watched Shin Godzilla. It was what, Tuesday, right? Or Wednesday? Wednesday. You guys went to go see Shin Godzilla, and then Thursday, which was yesterday, is the day we went to the buffet. And so I didn't get to go to Godzilla on Wednesday because I was busy fucking cleaning at home. My mom gave me like 100 different chores to do, and so I was mostly cleaning my house and shit like that. And I finally got done with that, and I was like, oh, man, I'm not gonna make it to Shin Godzilla. So I was just like, I'm not gonna make it, guys. You guys go without me. And they were okay. And so you guys went, saw it, and then yesterday is when we went to Queen's Buffet, and I was like, I can't flake 2 times in a row. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I need a like nap and stuff so that I'm like actually prepared, so I can like shower, get out, and leave in time. But before we even left, actually no, I'll talk about that afterwards. So I left. I took a bus for like 4 stops. I was better off walking to the stops, bro. It took so long. Like it stopped and there was like hella traffic. I was like, bro, come on, are you kidding me? And then it dropped me off somewhere. I crossed the street because I thought that's where the bus stop was. I was going the opposite way, so I had to come back again. And I was waiting for the bus, and then I looked towards where it was heading, and I was like, and I saw the back of my bus, and I was like, dude, no way. And so I checked my phone. It was like the next one's coming in like 20 minutes, and I was like, fuck that. So I just started walking in the general direction because it's a straight line from where we live. I started walking there. I stopped at every bus stop and kept texting like the 511 info thing on the side of it to see how far they are from each stop. And I swear the number was going up every time I checked, bro. It was like, next one, 9 minutes. I walked ahead. Like, it took me, like, maybe 1 minute to get to the other stop because it's just, like, a block or something. I looked, and it's like, yeah, it's 10 minutes now. I'm like, bro, no way. If anything...
Yeah, those things are always lying. I texted the number, too. Mm-hmm. It said, this bus will be here in 5 minutes. They're not coming in 5 minutes. They're not coming in 5
Not
minutes.
even half an hour, too. Like, it just be lying, for real.
Yeah. It's so weird. I don't know why. I guess it's traffic. They can't predict it, but you can. So, stop.
There are people who are supposed to go to the stops and check if it arrives on time and shit like that.
Never seen them.
I know this because my ex's stepfather was somebody who got paid time off like a year or something like that because he was attacked while on the job, and his job is to check the MTA New York City buses to see if they're arriving on their stops on time or like when they're supposed to. And so I was like, oh, I didn't even know that job existed. And I'm like, I guess they're all getting attacked by homeless people and getting paid time off because I never see anybody there checking, but who knows. So I missed my bus, so I kept walking towards it. And then eventually I did catch the bus. I had to wait like 2-3 minutes or something like that, but I was already late at that time. And then it took me another 15 minutes to get there by bus. And like I almost missed my stop. It was crazy. And I thought I lost my wallet, but I had it. It was just like really deep in my pocket.
Damn, that's really hella deep then.
Yeah. Like I felt it, and I was like, no, what about my jacket? And I was like, no, what the hell? But it was just like a little bit deeper.
On the fucking like near ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like underneath my knee, in my pocket. But we had a good time. You guys ate some octopus. You guys tried to get me to eat some octopus, but I couldn't do it. I was like actually, my eyes were like watering. Like I'm the most food sensitive person like ever. I'm so childish. I was like, I'll do it just because everyone else is doing it type shit, peer pressure. And then I got near it and I feel like it touched my tongue and I started crying.
Yeah, close your eyes and pretend it's fried chicken.
That will never work.
I want to do it because it looks disgusting.
Yeah.
But I know calamari is good, and calamari just looks like an onion ring.
Yeah.
And that's octopus.
See, if it looked like an onion ring, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, so like, okay, I'm just gonna close my eyes and pretend that it's like an onion ring. Like, oh, it's not an onion ring.
This is baby octopus. No, because if I pretend it's chicken and I bite on something squishy, I'm throwing up. Because I'm like, what chicken is squishy like that for real? You know. So I was like, I couldn't do it, and I
would eat it again because it's like healthy for you and stuff, lean meat, whatnot.
It's an octopus. It's octopus babies, right? That's what they're serving.
Yeah, baby octopus.
Crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. I said I'd rather eat like a roach or a cricket than.
Yeah, you fucking Mexicans do that shit, don't you?
No.
Nah, don't you guys eat crickets?
I know certain people.
I know Chante said you guys eat ants and crickets. I'm sure he said to me.
Yeah, I know like people.
That's what he said to me, I believe. I know it was definitely ants. I'm not sure about crickets. Pretty sure he said crickets.
Maybe it's ants. Yeah. I know you can definitely buy like crickets, like country crickets or something like that. And I know I've definitely seen people like touring in Asia and stuff like that, or like traveling to Asia, and they've definitely eaten like crickets and stuff.
Yeah, fucking India, they eat like throw up, so it's not like anything crazy.
But they hold like they go like elbow deep into like pots of like.
I saw a guy spit and like throw up in food and then like stir it, and it's like, what's going on? Like, why are you doing that in India, bro?
Stir up cake, bro. Stir up cake. But the Queen Buffet was really good. We were there for like half an hour or something like that. I mean, I was there for a little bit less time than you.
We got there. We all started eating at like 4, like on the dot, pretty much.
Yeah, it was good.
We got there like 30 minutes later.
I was only eating like macaroni, like
chicken nuggets. Was it good?
Chicken nugget. Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic.
Good.
I recently had Chinese food from another local Chinese spot. I usually go to one that's across the street from me, but I was like, this one's open a little bit earlier, so let me go to this one. I went to it. I just got like rice and chicken nuggets. Mm-hmm. That shit tasted amazing. So I think that's gonna have to be my go-to.
Rice chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I like the French fries from the Chinese restaurant. It's like nice and thick.
Yeah, they are. They get old a little bit after a while, but
I haven't had any in years, probably. Mm-hmm. The last time I had one, I think I stole from my brother or something like that. Like he had like chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken wings and French fries.
Jared will get a meal. Like he'll get like a half chicken and pork fried rice order, and then he'll also get like a large order of fries, and then he'll leave like 75% of the fries, and he's like, I'm gonna eat it later, and he doesn't heat it up. He just like takes it straight from the refrigerator, cold as hell, bites into it. I'm like, dude, you're a menace, bro. There's no way you can taste food. Like you just need sustenance, bro. It's crazy.
It's not bad like that actually. The cold French fries. I think McDonald's French fries cold are bad. But I've had like refrigerated French fries before, like the thick ones, like they're like a potato. Get some ketchup on there, not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely prefer it hot.
Because I don't like it microwaved. That's the thing. Because microwave tastes doesn't taste as good.
Yeah, it gets soft.
Yeah, I like it if you heat them up right and reheat them in the oven or like on a pan or something like that. Then I'll do it. But microwave, I don't really like it that much, as much at least.
It should get soggy. I mean, like it's weird. We didn't have a microwave for a while. I think at a certain apartment. And then my mom just realized like I was like losing weight and not eating that much, and she's like, "Why aren't you like eating leftovers and stuff?" I'm like, "I'm not eating cold leftovers, and I'm not gonna learn how to use the stove to like heat up fries or rice or something like that." I was just being stubborn as fuck, but I was like losing a lot of weight because I was like, I'm not doing all that work.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not. but I was just like, I'm not doing all that, and now I do. But I like, she was like, I guess we need to get a microwave because this motherfucker's not eating, so we got a microwave, and I started getting my weight back again. It's really nice.
She against you.
She's
trying to nerf you.
She's trying to nerf you. Dude.
Yeah, nerf Dennis stuff.
Someone please nerf Duke Dennis, bro.
Yo, deadass nerf. He got it all, bro. He got the smile, he got the looks, he got the swag, bro.
He got the age. He can do it all, bro.
He has it all.
I saw a clip of him playing Fortnite. It was so funny. So slow as shit.
He called Kai, and it showed him the game, and Kai was just trashing the whole time. It's so funny. That's the clip I saw.
Speaking of Fortnite, though, really quickly, which is what I was gonna get into. I mean, the wrapping up Queen's Buffet it was nice. We went to GameStop afterwards, right? We played some Street Fighter. You were whooping ass in Street Fighter, but Orlando got the magic.
Here's the thing about that. I hit him 18 more times than he hit me, so I was really confused in the end. Like, I'm not even kidding. I actually hit him by hella moves.
Yeah, but he was doing.
But there's a thing in Street Fighter, that specific one where
he was Street Fighter 6 or something or fell.
Yeah, their created fighters at level 0, and the other I found out afterwards because.
You couldn't take the loss.
Yeah, I couldn't take it. Like, I was actually dead confused. Not even kidding.
He was plagued, bro.
Because I was hitting him with special moves too. Like I was doing like fucking crazy ass moves on the thing, and then he would like jab me, and it's like equal damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it turns out the created fighter, which was what I was using, has a lower level if you don't play the game, because the game is like a leveling system, like an RPG.
Mm.
You know, like
it's like how skillful it is to use the character or whatever.
you know, just like the higher level you are, the more damage and health you have, like any other RPG type of game.
Okay.
So like like an Elden Ring. Well, I don't know what games you played similar to that. But, in like RPG games, you get like more health the more you go on, and then you get upgraded swords and stuff like that.
Like leveling up and all that.
So yeah, Ryu, he's at like a certain level, and the creative fighter, because we're in a GameStop, that level 0.
So it's all like base level, and base levels are definitely higher than certain people. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So you actually didn't win.
So hold that out, bro.
No, I'm gonna have to call him after this and tell him.
Just call him right now. No, I don't know if he's at school or work.
No, are we getting into Fortnite?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I wanted to get into games in general, real quick.
Yeah.
I have a rant I want to get on.
Definitely. A little pet peeve. Games in general. What? Get out of here.
No. Actually, yes.
But the Queen's Buffet was nice. We ate our food, and then we had good service. We tipped. We were talking about like a bunch of homework and stuff, like school life, real life on the way, on like while we were eating and stuff. And on the way home, Orlando, because we live closer to Queens, he asked for our addresses, and I guess just saved them and didn't put it on his GPS. And so like 10 minutes into the ride while we were bumping music, he was like, why are we going on a freeway right now? And then he says like, yeah, I was about to ask. Well,
because I know it's a straight line down, but I also don't want to leave the car because it's so nice being in there with you guys listening to music.
Yeah, it's nice.
So I was just gonna chill there, chilling.
And I was just like, we can.
If you were to drive us all the way to Williamsburg and then make us take a train, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like, let's just go to your house now. like let's just take the drive down there. 'Cause it was nice listening to Chris Benoit, Frederick Douglass, Chris Benoit. Yeah, listening to that. It was a good time. It was a nice ride home. Yeah, that's about all that happened yesterday. It was really cold. Got to get into a whip, sing a little bit, drive, laugh. Great time. I wish I filmed a little bit of it just to put it into the podcast or behind the scenes, but oh well.
Whoops.
Live in the moment, guys. Not everything's about fucking technology and phones and podcasts.
Assholes.
Subscribe to our Patreon though. Video games. What do you want to get into?
The game of the year awards was yesterday, right?
Was
it? Yeah.
Oh,
last
shit.
night. I woke up this morning surprised. I know it was, but I saw it on my feed and stuff.
Probably gonna stream it then, or stream some results of it today.
Yeah, I was very upset with about every decision.
Oh, so you've seen it already? Oh,
I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw like a 10-minute video saying who won what category.
Saying who won every single.
It's like a 4-hour long thing. I'm not gonna watch that thing.
Oh, I thought it was just like a result screen.
No.
Oh, it was like
no, it was like an actual
the award
ceremony.
show. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a 4 hours. I was like, so I just typed in YouTube Game Award winners. It's like a 10-minute video I saw.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I want to get into before we get into Fortnite, come to talk about that heavy.
Yeah.
But the game of the year was won by Baldur's Gate 3.
Throwing a little applause right here.
Shout out to Baldur's Gate 3. It did have some hefty competition, that being Jedi Fallen Order. Not mad. I know a lot of people like Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not into the gameplay or anything like that, but I know a lot of people are, so makes sense. It has a good open world, I heard. Good combat, I heard. Good system, I heard.
Yeah, I've seen
everything I've heard.
I've seen the opposite of that.
Really?
I've actually seen gameplay of it, and it doesn't look that great.
No, I don't like it, but I know a lot of people who played it liked it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
My choice would have been Jedi Fallen Order.
Mm.
You haven't really played it. I don't think you played any of the games that were on the Game of the Year.
No, I think I played some of Jedi.
L Gamer.
Yeah, I'm a fake gamer, guys. Go ahead.
You played Jedi Cyber when in Orlando?
With you showed you're like, oh, you want to do this mission, or you want to fight this boss and stuff like that, and I was just going around fighting stuff, not even
Jedi Survivor or Jedi Fallen Order.
It's fucking. I was Ian. I was not Ian. Ian, right? From
no, they're both Ian. I think you're.
Yeah, I know they're both Ian, but I forgot what his name was.
No, I think that was Jedi Fallen Order. That was a while ago, right? You did it.
I don't remember which one it was. It looks the same to me. I was just running around with a lightsaber and stuff. So I don't know. It could have been any, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was Fallen Order Fallen Order.
I don't believe you came to my house to play.
I definitely went
Survivor.
to go play the card game thing in it, which we discovered was really fun.
You did play that game a lot. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, was Survivor.
Yeah.
The card game was very fun. There's a lot of stuff to do in that game. Shout out Fallen Order.
Yeah, for real.
I mean Survivor.
Shout out Side Quest. Shout out Sub Games. Games within games.
Yeah, so that one Game of the Year. Spider-Man 2, which was also a favorite of mine this year.
Won by story.
It won it had 7 nominees, 1-0, which I'm not mad at.
Ooh, opposite sweep.
I'm not very mad at it because what it lost against, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
They mopped. That should be a term. Instead of sweeping, you got wash. Oh, I guess it is. Instead of like a sweep, like mopped. You mopped there, bro. 7 nominations and getting 0. It's the opposite of
yeah. It was just like in 2018. It had a bunch of nominations and it won 0.
Back to back.
So yeah, it's weird because they are good games, but for each category, it was definitely outclassed. Say that. I did love the game, but don't hate the player, hate the game type shit. It's good at a lot of things, but it's not the best at everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, when I don't know, I'd kind of almost prefer that, just like an all-around game instead of a game that's very focused on one thing. And it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine is when games go into like certain like niches and things like that. Or rather they don't, and they just like stick to their one thing and it's like one note. I mean, like story games, you know what I mean? Like I mean they're great for like the storytelling and stuff like that. Like Last of Us, I played with you.
Yes.
Last of Us 2.
That was fantastic.
I played with you. It was great. It's very like one note though. It's like mostly like
stealth.
Yeah, mostly stealth,
bullet.
storytelling, and then like linear, and that's great. If it's focusing on just that, it's great. I'd rather just personally play a game that has a lot more things to explore and a lot more elements. I mean, I have nothing against like one game doing one thing perfectly well or very well, but I just personally would rather have a variety. Nah, it's not my cup of tea. I'd rather have a little bit of variety. I hate all of us. It's all right. It's pretty good for what it is. A lot of people look at games and movies and shows or whatever for what they want it to be, which is what makes ultimately reviews bad and stuff like that. Is because they're like, oh, this is kind of like Dark Souls, but they didn't go into it, and like comparing it to other stuff. If I'm looking at it for what it was, it's fantastic. It's a great game.
I think for its like genre, I would see this game similar to Uncharted and God of War, because it's like linear, story driven, combat. Obviously, they're very different games, but they're really not that different. If you think about it.
I mean, the formula is pretty similar.
Yeah, though I think that was pretty good. But did one best game adaptation? There were a couple this year game adaptations. I don't know them all, but Last of Us won for best TV show adaptation.
That's interesting.
TV show, movies were all included. I'm saying that's about the TV show.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Very happy with.
I'm not surprised. I heard a lot of good things about it.
The first Last of Us season 2. That one's not gonna win next year. I know that.
I think you told me, or like I was in a car ride with you and your mom, and then we were just talking about movies and stuff that we were planning on watching, and then you were just talking to her about like the show and like the one like LGBTQ episode or whatever, or like the gay relationship in one of the episodes and stuff like that. And you guys were like
the whole episode.
Yeah, and you were like telling me how how it's like a really good series, and you and your mom watch it and stuff. And I was like, maybe I'll give it a chance, but I don't even know what it's on. What is it on?
HBO,
It's on. Yeah, no, I don't have HBO. I'm not getting HBO.
Yeah, it's really good. That episode specifically was really good too. It was like 2 zombies in the whole episode, and they weren't even like a threat. It was just about the whole episode was just about these 2 characters that one of them didn't even exist in the video game. He was only mentioned like once. Yeah, and so you gotta really play the game to like multiple times to know who that character is.
Yeah, what his whole deal is.
Yeah, and the other one wasn't gay in the game. He was just like a normal dude, or at least
normal dude.
It's not implied that he's gay.
So crazy.
Yeah, it's like a normal dude in zombie apocalypse. You know what I mean? This one, it's just him and his boyfriend, the whole episode, and it was so good. They did it so well. Everything so well. It's their life from when they meet to when they die. Spoiler alert: they die. It was so fucking good. I love that episode.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised by that. I heard good things about it by the people who watched it. So and by that I mean just you and your mom. But I trust you guys for the most part. I trust you. Do you trust me?
Depends. What do you mean I trust you?
Would you do me?
Yeah.
I do me.
I have to. No. Okay. Now here's my rant that I want to get on. I had a fight today.
Rant alert! Rant alert!
Rant alert!
You always sing everything. Lucy Gray over here.
No, it's my rant right now. I'm very upset with the best ongoing game winner. The best ongoing game winner was Cyberpunk.
This will be the last thing we talk about for the Game Awards, by the way. Tune into the stream on kick.com/4schmiefers or potentially twitch.tv/4schmiefers. We're going to be reviewing them later today. Or I guess last week if you guys, But tune into the streams either way. All right, go on.
Very upsetting, okay? Cyberpunk won.
Oh, already mad.
Over Fortnite for best ongoing game, bro. And Cyberpunk it won because
Cyberpunk is dead right now though. So what?
It was always dead. It started off dead. I'm not even lying. It started off dead.
It was DOA, dead on arrival.
They were giving refunds to everybody who bought the game the first months they bought it. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, I haven't heard a word about that game since. I mean,
I think they released, in my opinion, an overpriced DLC for like $40, and then they're like, "Oh shit, DLC's actually not bad." It's like, okay, what about the game though? They're like, "What the normal game? Can I play the normal game still? Is the normal game still dead?"
That's a reasonable amount of money to spend on a game. It's like, okay, but like the game though? Like, can we talk about the game for real?
This is a DLC and this is a game, bro. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, Nia just Millie rocked right now.
Yeah, that's what you guys can see. Yeah, but I want to talk about. I don't play the game Cyberpunk, so I'm not gonna hint it too much. But I just can't see how a DLC, because it's a DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see how a DLC would bump it up to best ongoing game when Fortnite has been like doing crazy numbers with Fortnite OG, doing crazy collabs with like Invincible,
Icons,
Halo icons, like Eminem and stuff like that.
Music events,
anime. It's been bringing like dorks back into the frame, cycling them in.
Dweeb Night, yeah.
The new Lego Fortnite is like fucking fantastic. I saw. Me and you don't know a whole lot about it. We just like played it.
We only played it for like
a few we don't know a whole lot about it. I saw a clip on I think a reel yesterday. Some dude made a rocket and was flying it and fighting dragons on the rocket. Like he made a rocket using the stuff you could build with Legos in the game.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, I was like, what? No, we could do it. The amount of stuff you can do in that game was actually crazy.
I think I saw that when I was like building and crafts and stuff. It said like toy rocket, and I was like, whoa, we could build like rockets in this shit. I was like, I wonder if you can get in, but yeah. I saw someone recreate 9/11 with it, like
that's pretty cool.
Crash, explode two buildings type shit. It was so funny.
Yeah, there's so much stuff you can do in that game that we don't know about yet because it just came out. We played it like a few hours yesterday. I think.
So excited to get into it. You know?
On stream, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna play last night, but I came back. I was so fucking tired. I just like
I went to bed.
Yeah, I ended up knocking out immediately.
So that and it's like, bro, well, we have that in a new racing game today. It's gonna be like a full-fledged, like its own game inside Fortnite.
The game
produced by the creators of the Rocket League. They're just not giving it its own name. They're putting it in Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a musicians thing coming out tomorrow where they are giving a bunch of music instruments out. You can play. Like, there's gonna be actual, like, chords and this and that.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I'm very music oriented. I might fuck with that heavy. I saw, like, they did, like, a game, like, on a live event. We saw, I mean, I don't think you were there. I think it was just me, Isai, and Orlando. Me and Isai couldn't get in, so we were just watching Orlando, and he was streaming it on Discord, and it was also being streamed on kick.com/Schmiefers. So we were just reacting to it and watching it, and then I saw, like, a Guitar Hero type gameplay thing, or, like, a Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah, I believe that's what's coming tomorrow. I don't know 100% what's gonna be in it, because it's not out yet.
Looks sick.
Just like being know what Lego Fortnite was gonna entail till it came out.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, how is that not winning best ongoing game and like a DLC, a $50 DLC? It's like, bro, it's $50, bro.
Mm-hmm. I get. You know what? I get that Fortnite has more haters than Cyberpunk. I get that Fortnite has more vocal haters than Cyberpunk 2077. You know, because like I feel like the game was relevant for like a month after it came out, or like probably even less, a few weeks before it died out, because it was popular because people were shitting on it and like, wow, this is a broken game, this is an incomplete game.
Yeah, no, even still now, if you were to take out a gun, I saw like a thing after the show came out. So let's say like a couple months ago, I saw it. I think when I rewatched the show or something like that.
Yeah.
I saw some gameplay to see if it was like any better. And it's, it was obviously like better than when it came out, but I saw like all the cars on the road. GTA has a bunch of like various cars.
Yeah, like NPCs driving around.
Yeah, it's all like the same like 2 cars, I think, like literally the same 2 cars. And then if you shoot your gun, in GTA, you shoot your gun, everyone like runs around and stuff. Yeah, if you shoot your gun, they just stop and then like they float out their car, and then start floating away. And it's like, bro, it's like it's been like a year or two since the game came out, and it's still like this. Just because they're doing something better now with a $50 DLC, it's like, bro, best ongoing game.
Yeah, like I was saying, I understand that Fortnite has more vocal haters because because it's ongoing, and then it actually has new stuff coming out, and they have stuff to complain about and stuff to glaze. That's actually ridiculous to me. I mean, like I get like haters, but like the amount of people that love the game or that like will get on the game is way more than Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Fortnite had 100 million people playing it in November. Unique players logged in November.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro.
It's insane. Yeah, definitely rigged. definitely rigged. We can say
Yeah.
that. We can say that with certainty. Well, we're gonna tune in probably a little bit later to see the rest of them, see how triggered we get. But you guys, you heard it first. No, it's like a week after the stream. But like, yes, allegedly, here are our
Yeah,
predictions.
you guys go back in the VOD on Kick. I think we're streaming it on.
Yeah,
right?
you guys can see. This is the context before we actually streamed it and saw all the results and stuff. So we might be mad. We might be okay.
Happy, who knows? I think Street Fighter 6 won best fighting game.
You gotta stop spoiling it. I mean, yeah, okay, you know, it doesn't matter. It's a week after, but stop spoiling it for me because I want to know.
I don't think who won best mobile game was
That being said, best mobile game won too. Yeah, so that's fantastic. Let's get into Lego Fortnite because that's great. I think that's one of the best things that's happened, not just to Fortnite, but gaming as a whole in a long time. I think Fortnite continues to cross boundaries and end up collaborating and just thinking of ideas. People are like, that makes sense. Why didn't like we do that? Or like, you know, especially the way it looks. I mean, I tuned in and I was like not half asleep, but I was just like, ugh, okay, whatever. We're just gonna get on this Lego Fortnite thing. We're just gonna play like, you know, solos and Fortnite, or like solos, but like we're Legos and building instead. I was like, oh, okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna complain about the hitboxes. I'm gonna complain about how like laggy everything is and how, you know, we're stuck to the ground type shit because we're Legos. And then we actually got into it, and it was a very beautiful multiplayer
survival
world.
It has fantastic movement for like blocks. It has some of the best fucking movement. I'm saying that because I'm used to Minecraft's movement, which is very stiff.
It's very stiff.
The game came out like I don't know how many years ago, so it makes
like
sense.
At least 12 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, moving in Fortnite I think is so good. Lego wise, you could like dodge, roll, do this, do that, climb shit.
Jumping and attacking is really fun.
Yeah. There's a great animation for that.
Mm-hmm. And it just looks beautiful in general, like the sun setting and stuff like that. I remember one of our first nights, or like one of the first times after we just got settled and like stopped dying and stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. And you found a spot for us to build. You like make a little hut and stuff. And I was like, let's make our permanent home over here. And then it was like overlooking a mountain and the sun was setting and it was over the trees and it was just beautiful, man.
I had a screenshot. I sent it to Ruben because he was updating his game.
Yeah,
which is our friend.
Big ups, Ruben.
I had a torch and I was over the mountain and there was like stars and just trees and like a vast openness.
It's beautiful.
And I was like, get ready, we're about to explore. He was like, yo, y'all gotta wait for me.
And then Ruben texted you back. He's like, give me half an hour to recuperate. I was crying for the last hour after you sent me that picture. Like he was. Yeah.
It was a very beautiful game. Like
he sent you a picture of him crying, like front camera. He sent you a picture of him crying. There's like a huge snot bubble in his nose, and then tears running down his face and cheek. It was.
Yeah. Also, they did a lot of work for a free game. It's free.
Free game mode.
Yeah, free game mode. But it's like a whole game.
It's
like a whole Minecraft. It's
its own separate thing.
It's completely. Like this could be a separate game and make money. I feel like.
For sure.
Not like a whole lot. I'm saying like it could definitely have like a player base on it. They did a lot converting all the skins, not every single skin, but a lot of skins they converted. A lot of my skins, at least that I have, they converted into Lego form. And I know I saw a tweet that said they're gonna try to have all the upcoming skins in the item shop from now on be Lego.
Have Lego versions.
Yeah. I'm not sure. They're probably not gonna do all, but I'm sure they're gonna do like about 90 or more % of the new skins. Because have you heard about the new Ninja Turtle leaks?
No.
Can you them up for them real quick?
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, they also have their Lego forms. I already saw them right here. Thank you, Angel.
I put Rule 34.
No, put Rule 34.
I remember. Sorry, really quickly. I was editing the last podcast, and you telling me put in Chewbacca Crocs, and I was like, okay, bet. Angel, throw in Rule 34 Chewbacca, and it was like a second of it scrolling down to a censored Chewbacca penis, and I was like, that's lit. Don't do that now though. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and then here's their Lego counterparts.
Boom.
So that's coming out December 20th, I believe. Mm-hmm. Same day we're going on Friendsgiving.
Oh, yeah. Is it December 20th?
Yeah, on Wednesday. Yeah.
Really? I thought we couldn't. I thought we had to do it after because they're going to Puerto Rico or whatever.
She's going on the 21st.
Oh, so we can do it that one. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Mm.
Those skins, they look fantastic, as you guys can see.
Mm.
But yeah, they're converting like those are already converted. So that's really cool that they're doing that.
That's up. So yeah, Lego Fortnite. I mean, like you said, we only really like scraped the surface of what we could do and what we could be, and we were having so much fun. I mean, like you could see in the VOD on Cake from like a week ago or whatever. We were having a lot of fun. I had to stop because my game started getting like a little bit slow, and I just like wasn't having fun like constantly looking to the right of the screen. I was like, I just want to immerse myself in this game right now, and we're having a lot of fun. We were with Ruben. We were making a bunch of jokes. We went together on an adventure.
Adventures, yes.
Yeah, it was an emotional ride.
We still haven't even fought the I've been seeing like a big troll thing. Some man fought that thing. Yeah, I want to fight that.
Yeah, we started a village. We got like a good start. We got like basically
we have two villagers, Chief Burger or Beef Boss. Okay, Beef Boss, which is like a burger head guy. We have Peely, my girlfriend. Sorry, God.
We were chilling with Sparkplug for a bit, but she lucky
she for the streets. She for the village.
She for the team rumble, bro. She for the large team mode. So like you said, we only scratched the surface. I'm very much so looking forward to getting into that, not just with you guys, but on my own.
It's also 7 players, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, 7
That's
players.
what's up. It's like, I think what's it called? Somebody sent me a meme. I don't know if it was in the group chat or what, but somebody was like back on the week long or 2 week long period where we're back on Minecraft, and I was like, dude, we could do that in Lego Fortnite instead. Like it can literally not entirely, but it could replace the fixation for wanting to go back to Minecraft. It's like basically like starting a new Minecraft world.
Yeah, but there's so many more new things in Fortnite. In Minecraft, I love Minecraft, but it's been like, I want to say it's been the same game for 12 years because they've been updating it.
Yeah.
Or like 2 updates a year, but like.
I mean, there's nothing fresh about it.
Yeah, if I'm going back, we're doing pretty much the same thing I've been doing the last few times.
Yeah, it's like, how likely are you to really encounter the changes?
It's like a fully new experience.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to be enjoying. I've already been enjoying it.
And maybe Lego Fortnite will have this same problem.
I also like this village system a lot more than Minecraft's.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
it's like creating
they're actually like useful. I know villages are like useful. Mm-hmm. But like, not unless you have like a fucking like slave village where you're just like feeding them fucking paper and emeralds.
And this game encourages you to build and stuff like that.
I didn't know you could build like that, like you were, until I saw you doing it.
Yeah, I was building like a little shack, a little cabin for us, and then you were just building like the village and like going out and exploring in caves and stuff like that. And that's gonna be really fun too, going in caves. We were cranking 90s trying to get up to a chest, and that shit had like nothing in it. We were like, bruh, we were like figuring out for like 40 minutes straight how to fucking like climb and build up to this shit, but. It is a very interesting concept, and I think they executed it really well. Who knows if it's gonna have the same problem as Minecraft, where it's like, okay, we get it, but at least for right now, and I can see the next coming weeks being very, very fun in that game mode. I can see it being very fun.
But I would say I think the freedom of building will be harder, but more rewarding.
It's
you know what I mean?
It's limiting. It's definitely limiting. And the building frustrates me a little bit because I was trying to build a hut, like a cabin. I just didn't know how to do the roof. Like, it was so fucking annoying. And then they taught me how to build it, like when I was building villages. But I'm like, but what if I don't want to build this exact shape? Like, what can I do? And it's just all over the place in terms of building. That part is a little bit frustrating. But that's like the only pet peeve I really have with it, And dying in caves, it's like I swear I went to the same cave I died in. It was a complete different layout, and I was like, bro, come on, I lost my shit here, But those are literally the only 2 negatives. It was really great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Are there any more topics you want to cover before we get into pet peeves? We're back. Just had to go on a little quick pee break, get some water, get our ideas adjusted, type shit. You know what I mean? You guys in the Patreon know what we're talking about. You guys know what we do during our breaks.
Oh, I was want to talk about the movie Kick-Ass. We've seen the movie together, right?
You've seen both movies together. Kick-Ass and the second one where he gets like Chloe Grace Moretz to be like his sidekick or like something.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was based off a comic book, which I forgot, and the comic book is actually like a finished series, and like the movies are unfinished technically.
That's cool. I can picture that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really wanted to read those too, as well as, but I'm going to go to the shop. They didn't have it, I don't think. As well as it will probably be like $100 for like 2 pages or some shit like that. I don't know the ratio exactly, but yeah. So yeah, I did want to see that too. Also, I have a question.
Go ahead, shoot.
For us, asked by a Patreon subscriber, me. I'm gonna say, do you mind if we get personal here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. If you were to have a superpower, what superpower would it be, and what would you do with it?
I know we were going that deep. I know we were going that deep. Mentally prepared myself for something very serious. And it's like, okay, well, let's first discuss the stupidity of the question. Would you rather fly or be invisible? Right?
I didn't say that. I said any power.
No, I know, but I want to talk about that first because
Okay.
I feel like people automatically assume that if you're gonna be invisible, you're gonna use it to be like creepy and stuff.
Why not?
Exactly. It's like if you have the power to be invisible, I mean, like odds are you're gonna be like, I can go places I couldn't go before now, right? I feel like it's obvious that you're gonna do that, and also like let me eavesdrop or hear stuff I'm not supposed to, because people don't know I'm here. That is the main reason to be invisible. There's no like, I mean, I guess you could be like, oh, they can't hear me.
What about translucent from The Boys? He used it to go into one of the bathrooms.
You're telling me if you had the power to be invisible, you wouldn't do that at least once. At least once. Let's just not lie to ourselves, you know? Like, I'm not saying we're like going to the fucking women's bathroom and like standing in a stall and jerking off and saying, you know, like we're not like doing all that. I mean, most of us aren't. I would hope.
Is it for the Patreon? No.
We can put this on the Patreon. But yeah, that's ridiculous. All right.
That's ridiculous. Some be weird guys.
Just if you're gonna do that, just admit you're gonna do some creepy shit at least once. And if not, flying is fantastic. There's no reason not to fly. I mean, unless it's teleporting.
I want to know how the flying is. Are we flying like fast, like Superman, or like running?
Or is it like
speed
1
flying?
mile per hour flight, levitating?
Yeah, because I'm not sure like how fast we're going. Because there's different levels, speeds to it. Like,
Yeah, you're right. I mean, fucking Thor breaks the sound barrier when he flies, right?
more than that. Way more than that.
He's broken every barrier known to man.
Fucking can fly through time probably. Who knows? Open like a space wormhole going so fast.
Nah, bro. Shout out Death Battle.
Shout out you guys. But so what would it be? What would it be?
Back to the question.
Yeah, any superpower. What would you do with it? The main thing, at least, not like one.
The ability to be bricked up sometimes. Bricked up at will. No, not at
I'm a
will.
superhero. Okay.
The superpower to be excited about anything.
What? That's the power you choose?
I think the power to control your emotions is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
Like if I were like working out.
I would just say control emotions in general. Then you could like make it like a little bit broader. You could control people's emotions too.
I guess. I mean, I was thinking more like I get out of bed and I'm like, I'm energized. And it's like, oh, what? I'm energized. Let's
I
go.
would choose the power to read my own mind.
That's not a bad power. Because
thinking.
what am I thinking right now? No, but that's not actually a bad power because don't we like only use like a certain % of our brain or whatever? So like reading your own mind is like no.
I just saw a video a while ago and it was like bad superhero or something like that, and it was like it was superhero auditions to join the new like Avengers or whatever. And it was like I had the power to read minds, but I couldn't read my own mind. You're thinking. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yo. Philosopher. There's a philosopher right now. Yeah, you could put Calendar Man on that list. You could put Hawkeye on that list. Or just use the superpowers. Controlling emotions in general, that's a pretty sick power. That's probably Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine.
Good afternoon, Jasmine.
Are you working with Mom today?
No.
Okay. Don't give me sass.
I would choose mind control.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Like Mantis type shit?
Yeah, like against your will, and then you don't know I'm controlling you either. You know what I mean? You're just like, why'd I do that? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I saw a thread of, I might have mentioned this before, but I saw a thread of, on Reddit, and it was like, comment below this post your superpower, except the person that comments on your comment decides a drawback to your ability. And then one of them was like, I can teleport. And then someone said, but only 5 feet away. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of that?
If you could spam it, then you could go a good
Yeah,
distance.
probably. Just like slowly, just like 5 feet at a time. But also like through walls probably, right? No walls probably.
Pretty good for like a special ops
just
unit.
like be like look quickly to your right and just get into the wall type shit. Like that'd be cool. But yeah, there's someone else that was like, I could read minds. It's like, but you instantly vomit once you do. And it's like, bro, why you guys setting the rules like that? Like it's so fucked up. But reading minds is fantastic. I think reading minds. I mean, telekinesis is cool too.
You would do reading minds?
No. I'm just saying, like you said, you would read minds.
No, it's like control.
Oh, control minds.
Yeah, control people.
Oh,
yeah.
That's interesting.
Like full control over their bodies.
Yeah, like that
Make
one,
them
like
do
that
my
one,
bidding.
like that one quirk from My Hero. But they have to answer his question or whatever.
No,
That's a
but
good
being
drawback.
is just, yo, bro, dance like
Dance-
you want to stay alive right now.
Dance like ninja.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Dance like ninja right now. Show ninja some movement right now. Show ninja.
Give me all the money in your wallet, like that too.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. President, give me the codes, the nuclear codes right now, like that.
Yeah, but like, would you have to
Hey,
say
take
it?
off your clothes, all your clothes, and come to my house, like that.
See that clip of Family Guy where they're talking about Jesus being like a creep, and then he was like, "Girl, I just turned this water into wine." And she's like, "I think I'm gonna go home now." And then he like points at the door and it locks, and he's like, "Nah, you're not going home right now." So violation.
Violation.
Yeah, I think telekinesis would probably be.
Move them in your minds.
Yeah, like on some Professor Xavier shit.
You can do that.
Just because I'm lazy. Isn't that Professor X's whole thing? Is like.
He can like go and he could do what I said. He could like read your mind and stuff.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm not super keen to superheroes. I just figured that's what he did because like
Fuck you. Like that girl from Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Grab your shirt. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah. I think telekinesis would be my go-to. I think, maybe super speed would be cool.
How fast? Like Thor fast or like Flash slow?
Well, no one's door fast, so let's get that out of the way right now. Actually, no. I do teleportation. I think that's the one I do.
How would you teleport?
Just like think about a place I've been before, or that I've seen. That might be cool. There's like a
What
whole
if it's
movie
something?
like that.
What if it's something like where you want to teleport at? Do you just die or do you just not teleport?
What do you mean?
Let's say, I want to go to my house right now. Like, are you going inside your house?
I went into a specific location, like in my bed.
Okay, Jared's there. Are you gonna like explode when you teleport there?
He explodes.
He explodes.
He explodes.
So let's say you teleport somewhere and then someone's moving a fridge. Does the fridge explode?
Fridge explodes. Not me.
So you could take on the fucking Superman if you wanted to. You could teleport to Superman.
Yeah, good.
Okay, good.
I have.
That's a useful power. I could use you.
I have
When I control your mind, I could use you.
Nah, I have teleportation and I can't have my mind reading or made to do anything. What are you laughing at? It's very reasonable.
That's two specific things right there, bro. Very specific things.
No, I think
that's cool. That's cool.
Also, yeah, I'm gonna have a Kryptonian grill, and I'm teleporting inside Superman. That's what's up. I saw a panel of they were asking the Avengers if you could switch superpowers or anybody, who would you switch with? And then Chris Evans is like, I'd probably do Vision for real. I wouldn't do the makeup though because it takes too long. And then Vision was like, I'm fine with my own powers, thank you. And then they went, Jeremy Renner, and he was like, what? Because they know he has the worst superpower because it's not even a superpower. He's like, what? What do you mean? I'm just giving you a hard time. I'll probably be Spider-Man or something like that. But being rich like Iron Man too and having the suits could be cool. But I think in general, teleportation or telekinesis. Those are my big two. Super speed would be cool too. But I mean, like, that's OD.
I'm confused with super speed. Super speed is fast. You're saving time, but it still seems the same to you, right? Like you're still running that distance. And you gotta know where you're going, so you gotta have some sort of slowing down in your brain. So
yeah,
it'll be the same time for you.
That's
I'm like, okay, you read a book super fast with super speed, right? You still sat there and read a book that takes 4 hours long, so it's 4 hours long for you still.
Do you think your like whole body is super speed, like your whole the way your brain works is super speed?
If it's not, then you're gonna run into a fucking wall and die.
Yeah, because reaction times and stuff like that. I think that's why they said that you can't make a good Flash movie, is because Flash movie, because it just looks weird when you zoom into him running and slowing it down, because it's just why is he moving so slow if he if it's just normal to him just running around, and it's weird to get into that perspective for real. So I get that, but so you do controlling mind control. I do telekinesis or flying.
I'd kill you.
Or both. I'd rather my superpower be I kill you right now. Yeah, but I think controlling your emotions is cool too. But then you'd be twice where you're you get to existential. You're I keep controlling my emotions. I keep making myself tired and happy and mad when I need to be. Like, what am I really feeling deep down? Like, who am I? You know? And then I think that'd be a cool idea to explore. You know, constantly making yourself different emotions. Like, I want to be energized. I want to be sleepy. I want to be happy. I want to be romantic. And then you're like, who am I really deep down, though? That'd be an interesting topic to discover. Because you know how, like, twice he multiplied himself so many times, and then, like, sometimes he just, like, doesn't know which one he is, like, from my hair.
Yeah, if you got which one's the real one.
Yeah, so I think that's, like, when you get into that existential bag type thing, I think that could be really interesting to discuss, to explore. So, but in general, teleportation and telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if we get really personal?
No. Wait, let me prepare myself. Okay, I think I'm ready now.
I need to check how long we've been recording. Oh, it's almost an hour. That's nice. Do you have anything else from your notes that you can remember right now? Pet peeves time.
We're not getting personal?
Yeah, we're getting a little bit personal.
Okay, go ahead.
I fucking hate Jelani. Patreon. No. It's not going in. No, but not really personal, but it does have to do with that person that I just mentioned. Baiting, or like, baiting for comments and stuff like that.
I'm sorry, is pet peeve just like a little thing that you?
Yeah,
don't
a little
like?
thing that annoys you. I mean, we could get into like bigger.
No, it's alright.
Things that
I'm
annoy
just
you.
trying to differentiate.
Yeah, okay. Well, baiting. I see a lot of. I try not to, but I've seen a good amount of posts, being like, I get down on yourself and stuff like that, but it's like ugly, but I posted this, whatever, type shit. And that's cool. People have like their insecurities and all that. I understand, but then sometimes it's very painfully obvious that people want, compliments, or that they want to hear a certain thing from somebody else. I had this problem with somebody that I was talking to. Not like talking to, but I had a conversation with them, and it was very clear they wanted me to say a certain thing or ask something, and I was like, that's not happening. Like, I'm not going to feed into the conversation you want to have. Like, I'm not going to follow your script in your head right now. We're going to have a normal conversation, sit down, and, it's just going to go either way.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of annoys me, because it's like, it feels like people aren't like really, listening or open to like having a conversation or criticism or stuff like that. Feels like people want things to go a certain way and want to hear a certain thing, and thus will try to lead things that way, and it's not happening with me. I'm not feeding into your delusions.
So it's obviously talking about me. If you want to think of some off your chest, say it to me. Say my face, bro. No,
it's not you.
No.
Everyone's guilty of it, by the way. I was very guilty of it early on when I was like performing and stuff, and I'd be like, oh my god, I did so bad. And sometimes I would honestly think that, but other times I'm like, I kind of want some reassurance from people, and people would be like, no, you did great. But sometimes, like, I actually do. I'm like, oh, that was actually so shit. Like, I need to do better and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I need the criticism. I need people to be like, yeah, I couldn't really hear you up there, or like, you had played a few notes rusty, or your voice was shaky, or something like that. That's like nice. But then, like, what annoys me is when people are just like, when they sugarcoat things, or when they're like, when they don't really offer anything constructive, and it's just like, yeah, you suck up there, and it's like, nice, bro, thank you. Like, what can I do better, or things of that nature. I think that annoyed me a lot in high school and middle school, but I was very guilty of doing that too. A lot of people I messaged were just like, oh no, I'm so ugly, and I'm like, dude, no, and things of that nature. That's a little pet peeve I had. I was thinking of that recently.
I'm not guilty. Fuck you. Like, what? Fuck you.
That's actually what Jeffrey Dahmer said in court. You know that?
No, he didn't.
Nah, yeah.
You said arrest me, please.
Yeah, this is the exact opposite. No, yeah. What about you? Have anything on top of your mind? You want me to go again? Give you some time to think.
I hate it when we're like filming a pod and you want to drink water. What do I hate? I don't know.
You don't have anything that annoys you?
I have a lot of things, but I don't really know.
What about laundry?
No.
I know. Whenever we do laundry and stuff, doing it for other people gets on your nerves at least a little bit.
No, I don't mind doing it for people. I mind when they complain for no reason. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Where it's like, okay, I did this thing. It's like, you know what? Don't do it next time. It's like, what did I do? Besides do what I was asked. You know what I mean? Like, what did I do? But you say, but that was wrong that last time.
Seems like you flirt up a little bit.
What?
I feel like you got you felt that a little too personally, like you took that very.
So I would say my pet peeve is ungratefulness. Then.
Ungrateful. Oh my god.
It's not specifically due to lunch. It's like anything that like if I go out my way to do something, right, and then people are like, "Oh, dude, what, man?" It's like I don't have to be here, bro. I don't be doing this, bro. I just want to be appreciated, bro.
Just want to be loved for real. No, yeah, we went to go do your laundry, and then like your mom kept asking you like certain things, like, "Oh, do this," or like, "Where's this?" and do you have enough money for this? Like just like bombarding you with like questions and things to do. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't notice the shift in voice. Maybe she knows you more than I did, but like she was like, "Why are you like answering me back like that? Like why are you talking to me like that?" I
didn't notice either.
And you're like, "I just said the car was out." You would reply, "You like I just said the car was outside, Mom. What do you want?" You know, I'd be like, "Oh damn." You know, I was like, maybe the "what do you want" is crazy, but like. You're pretty straightforward, I think.
Yeah, what gets me mad is like, why are you giving me back talk? I'm like just stating facts.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, Mom, the cart's outside or something like that. It's like, what? I don't know. What do you mean what?
What? The cart's outside. What? The cart is outside. So maybe I said it too quickly or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we came back from putting clothes to dry, and then we had to do your brother's clothes too, so we had to bring them over there too. And you're like, what are we doing? Are we gonna put clothes to wash or not? And they're like. Your mom was like, oh, I guess do his laundry, but never do it again after today. It's like, oh, so we are gonna do his laundry, yeah. So I know that got on your nerve a little bit because we would like walk outside with the laundry and you'd be like, what the like I was like, I want to know what's going on. Like you would say that as soon as we like left the house or whatever. You're like, I'm confused right now because pretty straightforward type shit. So yeah, ungratefulness. I think yo. Like, this is gonna seem fucked up. I'm like not empathetic or whatever. But I promise you I am. I'm very empathetic. But like, people like asking for money on the train. That gets on my nerves because, like, I feel
homeless people, you pet peeve?
Huh?
Homeless people?
No. Asking for money. Like homeless people asking for money. Or, like anybody asking. No, not anybody asking for money. But like homeless people asking for money is a pet peeve just because I feel like I need to be respectful and listen to them. And you know, like sometimes I'll be like, okay, like, you know, I'll feel bad or, and then like I might like give $1 or like a quarter or something that I have. But it's just like out of my way, you know, like, and you guys can call me ass or whatever. Like I understand because sometimes I'm just not. I'm not in the right headspace for it. I'm like, I gotta go get this fucking appointment done. I don't even want to be outside right now. And like, I have my music on. I'm listening to music.
Yeah,
I'm playing some voice surfers. Yeah. And then like, I see someone come in and I hear some voice. And I'm like, oh my god, I need to listen to this person now. And I don't, but like, I feel like I feel the responsibility to just like.
If they're gonna annoy you, if they're gonna annoy you, be mad at them. You're gonna hate them for it.
I'm not.
If you hate every homeless person, I'll do it.
Let's start a petition to punch every homeless person in New York City at least one time in the face.
At least.
No, I think it doesn't like make me mad. It just like annoys. It's like a little pet peeve. Like when I saw a post that's like 90% of the times when you see these carts open, like the doors separating the carts open, it's always gonna be some bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. And then 10% of the time, it's someone like me who's just like going to the other side of the train, or it's people selling stuff and being like, you know, candy, fruits, or like those like basketball scams that are like people are like, yeah, we're donating money or like accepting donations to for this basketball team, and they end up flipping it or whatever the fuck they use it for. Just definitely not what they said.
Yeah.
So that gets on my nerves a little bit. Not enough to like really get mad or justified. It's just always like I always just like suck my teeth and like pause my music or lower my music and pay attention to what's going on, because like the last thing I need is to be unaware and think it's another homeless person, and then some guy comes up to me fucking like puts his finger on my chest and being like, did you hear what I said, or do you got money? Like, it's the last thing I need for real. So that's a little bit annoying. I've experienced that a couple times as of late on the train, and I just so need to let people know. You gotta. I understand where they're coming from. You know, some people are nice and give money and stuff. So, you know, if you're that, like, I don't want to say down bad sounds crazy. But if you're, in a place of need and you know that people would give you donations on like subways or trains or buses and stuff like that, do your thing. But just know that people are a little bit annoyed, like me.
Yeah, I also hate I'm not sure if it's like a pet peeve or if I just hate it or what. I hate when like you pay for a service and then they don't deliver on the service, and then like they expect you to just be cool with it. For example, Metro cards scam. They never work like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So it's like I get out of like work late because the people are bitches and the fucking driver wants to be late because unexpected traffic or whatever when I call them up, and then on top of that, the train doesn't want to work, and it's like, dude, I bet if you came around town, I would have been on the train fine. So you're an asshole. You're ugly as shit. Next time, fucking driving a sidewalk because I'm over here waiting, bro. Like, fuck you. And fuck the trains too, because I gotta pay for that shit.
El Ratio Bozo Plus. I hope you found the tracks. Yeah, MTA in general is like a big.
Like you get mad at me for hopping when you're ugly as shit, and like train doesn't work, bro.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, MTA in general. Like
you're bald as fuck, and that's why you got a hat on. And I'm
he's talking about one person specifically. This is getting crazy much further than I thought we'd go.
Like you're bald as shit. You got a hat on because you're bald as shit, and you get mad at me because I hopped the train, bro. Like
you're bald. You're bald as shit. You play Baldur's Gate. Like, bro.
Bald.
bald. Lynn. And so, yeah, there's just a lot of yeah. You're crazy right now for what you're doing. That's my bottle, bro. Don't fucking suck the. Alright, whatever. Fucking making out with my bottle, but like I drink from that, man. Yeah, I mean, just there's a lot of things that get me upset. I mean, I wanted to bring it up because you said the bipolar thing got you mad, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Bipolar thing.
The weather being bipolar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember seeing a post that is like it was like a 9 to like midnight timesheet, like 9 in the morning or like 6 in the morning until midnight timesheet of New York weather, and it's like, all right, here's the timesheet of New York weather. 9 o'clock it's brick, 10 to 11 is nah temperatures, 11 to like 3 it's full spring, 4 p.m. to 7, and then it just kept going, and then it's like, you are here right now, and it was like full spring or like fake spring or something like that. I'm like, man, you're just doing the most right now. And I saw somebody repost it and like it, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's like, it's funny for a second, but it's like I started thinking about it.
I think it would be funny if I punched him in the fucking mouth with the thing.
That is true. That shit would not be funny if you did that. And oh bruh.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh
bruh.
Oprah.
Oh bruh.
Oh bruh.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm not gonna keep fucking. Yeah, I need a second to think. No, but last minute anything gets on my nerves a little bit because like. I try my best to, if I say something about something or like make plans or if I have something for someone to do or something along the lines of that, I want it to be like very like know ahead of time, you know, like
Are you lying right now?
No.
Are you joking?
No.
Okay.
Because and I know it didn't seem like it because it's morning, but like
this morning, yesterday, day before that, last week.
Canceling is different.
How?
I like canceling.
Okay.
Canceling to me is sometimes when people are late, I cross my fingers. I'm like, just cancel so I can just chill at home and like work on other shit. Specifically as of late because I've been like really behind on editing and other work I have to do. So like when plans get canceled, it's like nice, like I can work on other stuff or do other stuff at home. But like I've gotten some last minute we'll say chores from the last couple days and stuff, and it's like man, I wish like I would have known like ahead of time, or like I wouldn't get woken up to these things. I think I talked last podcast about how I woke up and then my sister was like, yo, you need to like rake the leaves outside, and I was like, oh my gosh, like if you told me yesterday, or like if it's like every certain day you have to do something, that's cool, but then like just waking up to that and be like, yeah, you got to do this. Or like when Wednesday, when I had woken up, I was just like on my PC and stuff, and I like was messaging Dorfman. I'm like, yo, we're gonna play games and stuff, and then he was like, nope, can't get on. So I watched YouTube for like 20 minutes, and then I got a call from my mom. She was like, you gotta clean the house. There are people that are gonna come over, and it's dirty, so do this, and this. And I was like, oh my fucking god, like I just want to know stuff beforehand, but It just annoys me, especially if it's like very last minute.
Stop being a hypocrite on the pod, calling you out, and you can be better.
Yeah, I try not to. One thing I'll do that I know now is when I say 100%, Like I can't back out on that because if I'm like can you make it to this thing? I'm like, yeah, I'll probably be able to make it. And then like I end up like oversleeping or just like forgetting about it. And then like I get reminded of it. I'm like, my God, yeah. And then I get told something else, and I'm like, all right, I'm not 100% get to that. Then I end up, when I say 100%, I don't think I've ever backed out on something when I'm like, yeah, 100% do something because like I don't know what it is, but it's like as soon as I say that to myself,
you back out on most things though, like 99%.
Yeah, but I don't say 100%. So you get me to say 100% before something, and I don't know. Maybe some like maybe a therapist can like check me and be like, what do you why as soon as you say 100% like and you make the promise to yourself, why do you like get stuff done then? But I don't know. I'm just lazy. That's essentially what it is. When I cancel plans, it's like I could probably make it a little bit late. Not even a little bit. Like I can.
No,
I
like
could
last minute. You said hearing people to do stuff last minute.
Yeah. I was speaking mostly for like when people want me to do stuff. Like I like I need a heads up because like I feel like I have to get into like the right headspace to do certain things. And it's like when it's last minute, if it's like very very last minute, I feel like some like last minute adrenaline kicks in and I'm like okay I gotta do this. Like a certain assignment that I had to do recently, like I just like fucking kicked it into overdrive and like got it done really quickly, but I feel like I would have done a little bit better had I had a little bit more time, and things like that. So but it is very hypocritical like
Obviously.
you said, because like there's a lot of times where well, I'll let you get into it.
Into what?
I mean, like why am I a hypocrite for wanting to know things ahead of time?
Because you always cancel last minute on things.
Give them a couple examples because I can think of something right now.
There's a lot of examples. Generally specifics. Like, let's say we're going to the movies, you would cancel while I'm there in the movie theater waiting, like 10 minutes after the movie started. Right?
That's happened like I think three times that I can
this
think
year
of.
that I can think of.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up this morning and I asked you if we're going, you canceled again today. That was today.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a lot more before that.
Yeah, I should. My mom told me like when I was heading out to like go to the buffet, she was like, oh, by the way, because it's like, here's the thing, every Thursday or like every other Thursday I'm supposed to help my mom clean and stuff, and so that's why I do it on Fridays. And so last night when I was heading out, I was like, Mom, I'm gonna go to like eat with my friends. She was like, okay, what are you doing tomorrow? Or like, I was like, what? I was like, I'm not doing anything. Like, not like in like the afternoon type shit, because I thought she wanted me to go to work with her, like, or church or something like that. So I was like, what am I doing tomorrow? Like, I have no plans tomorrow for Friday, because you usually come like fairly early. So like in the afternoon, I'm free to like help her or whatever. And she was like, okay, cool. You have to help me tomorrow to clean, and that's like usually at 2 and afterwards. So I was like, okay, cool. So I have to be there at 2. And then your text woke me up type shit, and I was like, oh, okay. And I would be like, no, because I have to help my mom work. And then I told my mom, I was like, I gotta help you today at 2, right? She was like, nah, I got called last night, and I got called while you were out, and he said that I don't need to do it anymore. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, all right, we're back on. Like as soon as she was like,
Yeah, it didn't change anything.
no, I know, but I'm just like giving you a little bit more context as to why I was like changed my mind. Like, no, you could come back. No, yeah, I should have told you as soon as I found out, which was last night. I was like, yeah, we should do something for the or we should reschedule for the podcast because but no, yeah, it is hypocritical. I found out things late or I oversleep and that's I just oversleep and then I just forget to wake up on time and I can't make it and stuff and other excuses, but it gets me tight. What's funny right now?
Because it gets you tired. You always do it. It's funny.
Always, like 4 times, I think. But that is 4 times more than I should have.
No, you do way more than 4 times. That's 4 times that I think of off the top of my head.
Whoa.
Sorry. What are you saying?
We're getting personal.
No, I'm just saying. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
It's funny that you would like hate something so much and then do it so much. You know what I mean? Just funny to me.
I feel like if it's canceling plans.
We're talking about last minute.
Yeah, if plans get canceled last minute, I think I'm in the boat of like enjoying that because because I'm as lazy as I am. So that's I think I view it a little bit differently as
Still not change it.
to me it does. Like if we were like we're gonna go.
But to
out,
other people it doesn't. That's what I'm saying to you.
Yes, like I said, I can understand that, but I'm saying that why I don't view it like that is because if I personally, and I understand it's not like you're saying, other people is not the same. But,
yeah, just like you hate it when your mom tell you to do stuff last minute. Other people hate it when they're at the movie theater last minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I get that. I'm saying like if I was in the same situation, like if I was like at like Target or something like that, and you're like I can't make it last minute,
mm-hmm.
I think I'd enjoy that because I like.
Yeah, you would, but other people wouldn't.
Yeah,
people have something with their time besides play Valorant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. Like people have like plans and schedules and stuff, especially now when it's like you need to like schedule stuff, into things. So like canceling last minute, I understand why most people are like, "Come on, bro, why'd you
But just
do
because
it?"
you like it doesn't mean other people like it.
I'm not saying they do. I'm explaining why I like that, why I have that mindset.
Yeah, you're saying you're doing it because I would like it if I would do this.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Why does it matter?
It matters because that's the reason I'm doing it.
So you canceling plans because you like make people cancel plans on you?
I mean, no, I'm explaining.
You just said, now you're contradicting yourself.
I'm explaining myself. That is the reason that's not the reason I do it.
Your explanation is the contradiction.
No, that has been. Okay, hold up. I gotta reset right now.
Yeah, reset, rethink.
I'm saying I don't like when people get me to do stuff last minute. That's my pet peeve. I don't like when people get me to do stuff last minute. I guess if we're putting it in the perspective of like not showing up last minute.
I thought you were joking. You said that because it's very hypocritical. Yeah.
No, I'm saying no, because like the assignments that I said I brought up, like all the work that I had to put into something that small, and then like it's not like a large amount of work for like the chores that I get, but it's just like the fact that I have so little time to like mentally prepare myself to do them is just like a little bit annoying. And so when I guess if you're putting it in terms of like canceling plans last minute, the equivalent of going someplace, like getting ready and going someplace, like let's say the theater for example. So getting ready and going someplace, as well as clearing time out of your schedule type shit, that is the equivalent of like the amount of time it takes me to like mentally prepare to do something else, or mentally prepare to do something else and actually get it done. Like that would be the energy, like conversion rate, I guess, of it. And so I say it matters because that's the reason I'm doing it. I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying that that's right or that's like that should happen. I'm saying that's the reason. That's the reason I'm saying it. It's just letting you know that's like how it works in my mind and how like I justify that. So how I justify. No, not how I justify. How not how I justify. How I think about it. Not how I just like because justify is the wrong word. Because justify means like why you think it's right. I didn't mean to mean justify. That's how I think about it. That's how the process works in my head. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're still contradicting yourself, but sure.
How?
Because you just said I justify it because in my head it's
I don't
happy.
justify it though.
Now you're saying that.
Yeah, right. Well, when did I say justify that it didn't make sense?
Just now.
When is just now? What did I say exactly?
You said I justify it because in my head, then I have more free time to do whatever I want, like play Valorant and whatever.
I justify when other people cancel on me by enjoying time on my own. That's what I'm saying. When if other people were to cancel on me last minute, I would justify it to myself because I like alone time. And so I give people the benefit of the doubt more, and I enjoy when plans get canceled on me. I'm not saying that
last minute.
I don't think that justifies the fact that I do it. That doesn't, like you said, other people wouldn't like that. Other people have lives and you know, plans and stuff like that. I'm not saying that because I do it, it justifies. I'm not saying that just because I like it, it justifies it happening in general or me doing it. I'm saying that that's the way that I think about it, and that's why it happens.
Okay.
Are we clear on that?
On what?
I don't justify canceling late plans because I like it happening to me. I was explaining that when it happens to me, I see it differently because that's not the way that it works in my head. Like, I don't have that sort of like you said, I'm not like other people that have like plans and like, you know, that can just, you know, have their time.
Yeah, not everyone can
like
just
that.
drop in and play Valorant. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I completely understand that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. But to me, it's less. It's more physical work, or like chores, or like do this, you know. And I guess if it's canceling plans, it's the same thing as like you being told last minute, you need to come back home because I'm not there. So that would be like the same thing. You're like all the energy you put into like getting ready and going and all that stuff. The equivalent would be me being told last minute that I have to do like a bunch of like chores or busy work. You know, that's like what I think the same thing would be, at least to me. I see that as similar, if not identical.
Okay.
I can't think of any more pet peeves. Canceling plans. It's a big one. Trying to think of one. Ooh, no. I was gonna say political YouTubers, because like
Streamers too, bro. Gonna rise.
Destiny.
He's on Kick now.
Is he on Kick?
Yeah. Yeah, banned off Twitch.
Banned? For what?
I don't know, probably some 9/11 shit. I don't know what the fuck he does. I don't watch him.
Mm.
I just know I saw him on Kick when I was on there.
I know he not him. I know Hassan gets backlash because he said the Americans deserve 9/11. And I'm like, yeah, if you can say something like that on Twitch, you can. It's probably a lot of shit that like fucking maybe goes under the radar. I mean, we had some crazy VODs back in the day.
You still do, probably.
No, they're not up anymore.
Okay.
I made sure to delete them. It's like a bunch of Fall Guys gameplay and just obscenities being shouted out. But that's not who we are anymore. We changed our brand. Now we're family friendly podcasters with a focus on love. Would you agree that's what our morals are? Define this channel.
This channel is two broskies. 2 peas in a pod.
Immediately contradicts the title. Immediately contradicts the project name.
Two peas in a pod.
This podcast
spewing about life. Yeah.
This channel or this podcast? I was talking about the channel as a whole.
Our YouTube channel, is that just pods?
Channel, brand, channel, streams.
Oh, fucking, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't make that clear. For Schmieef as a whole. Our Twitter. Oh, actually
I haven't seen our Twitter, actually.
And we also need to watch top 10. Oh, I know. Most racist cards in Clash Royale tier list.
Cards.
Oh. You know?
Okay.
I saw the first 10 seconds of the video, and I decided to share it with you guys. And the title is like tier list most racist cards in Clash Royale. And I sent the screenshot to you guys. And Nisa was like, "Lit, we need to watch it on stream." And I was like, "Bet." So I put it in the watch later. And then I saw the first 10 seconds of it, and he was like, "Guys, a lot of other Clash Royale YouTubers aren't gonna get this controversial, but I say fuck it, and I put like Care to the Win, and a lot of other content creators won't go this far, but I'm gonna go this far because nobody else has done it. It's just most racist Clash Royale cards." I'm like, let's go. All right, I think that about wraps up this podcast.
It's a good pod.
That was a fantastic pod, and we did get deep at the end.
We're dropping bangers here.
Yeah, back-to-back bangers.
Back-to-back
we did,
bangers.
Guys, you think we're catfishing when we say we're going to get deep? We just got into a whole, 4.5 hour long conversation
No.
about why I'm a hypocrite. And we delved deep into that. And we had a whole serious conversation about
Yeah, but you know us already.
Yeah, we're getting, but like...
I know you. No,
Honestly, you know what was like the sweetest thing ever?
What?
Was when I logged off of Lego Fortnite. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. You were like, and I was like, I'm gonna go take a nap or whatever. You're like, oh, you're gonna go sleep, and I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go take a nap before we go. You're like, all right, I'm gonna wake you up, and I was like, oh, that's nice, because like I oversleep.
You told me not to, so that's why I didn't.
Yeah, no, because I ended up waking up with the right amount of time, and I was like, okay, cool. But it was just the transportation there. Like it said, like the amount of time I was gonna get there was gonna be right, but missed my fucking bus. And
yeah, I was late by. It said I was gonna be there at 3:56. I wasn't there till like 4:06.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, like
really weird.
You know, I got to be more considerate.
And like I looked it up while I was waiting for the bus. Like I wasn't at home, and I was like, okay, what time am I gonna be there? I was at the bus stop. The bus wasn't there yet. It said I'm gonna be there by 3:56. I'm like, okay, nice.
Yeah,
buses didn't come.
I got up at like 12. Not 12. I got up at like 3:20. Or something, and I was like, all right, cool. It should take me 40 minutes to get there. And I was like, I knew I was gonna be like 10 minutes late because like I was like, I gotta shower and I gotta head out type shit. And I was like, but I was just like naive, and I was like, it's gonna take 40 minutes exactly to get there because I'm way closer than fucking Orlando and East IR. And
they drove.
Yeah, they drove. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were driving. I thought they were just gonna take the bus or whatever. And so I was like, yeah, So, but I didn't end up oversleeping, but I tend to. And so you're like, I'll wake you up. Always, that's a nice gesture. But I was like, I know this time I'm gonna make it. I said 100%. I was like, I need to fucking end up going up. And I was like,
are we gonna be? I want to wrap your gift, but I won't do it if you won't wrap mine. So it's like even. Looks even. Are we wrapping each other's gifts? You want to see unwrapped?
No,
it's like putting it back.
I mean, it's just like that's like.
Going I had to take it here, so I'm gonna put it in a non-see-through bag.
What?
I have to take it here, so I have to walk in with it. So I gotta put it in like a non.
Yeah, I was gonna say like get a bag for it type shit. Yeah. I mean, like we record here, so I mean I'm still gonna have a bag and like like the paper stuffing or whatever.
Okay, I'll just wrap it then.
And we'll just throw them like on the couch. Not throw them, but we'll have them on the couch, just like.
No, keep yours in the room because I'm gonna look for it when I get here.
Okay, I will. It'll be in a bag in my own room. I'm like, what's this? Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry.
Oh, and by the way, I do have an app that scans barcodes and stuff. So we are gonna be fact checking that day. Patreon. I'm not like giving you a warning. I'm giving them a warning.
I literally said bring the receipts, and you said no. We'll just fact check on the day. Like
I'll bring my email receipt. I don't have a in-person receipt.
Okay.
I bring my email receipt though.
Okay, cool. I'll take your word for it, or you can scan it also, or like.
I just look it up. I'm sure. Unless you're fucking hand making me a sweater or something like that.
I mean, I looked up.
In which case, the value would probably be like $3 because I know the yarn's not that expensive right now.
But my labor is.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna look forward to that, guys. Look forward to that. Okay, that's about it. That wraps up this podcast.
Can I say one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about promoting separate entities? Like, let's say I'm working on something that's like kind of separate from the four Schmiefers.
Like your own content type thing?
Not content, in a way, I guess.
In a way, I don't know. Cash at me. That's what I'm,
no. Like, let's say I'm making music. I'm not. Just saying, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I put like a link at the bottom? If I was.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen. We as Four Schmiefers know what it's like to start from the ground up.
Yeah.
So if there's anything we truly support in or believe in, it's going to be in the link in the description because we support small creators.
Appreciate that.
So you want to link like Gallo's like photography thing?
Fuck no. Fuck no. I love Gallo's. Shout out Gallo Photography.
No, you just
now I said that I gotta like put something in.
Okay.
Can you put an Instagram handle right here real quick? This is like the only episode's gonna be in.
There you go. Boom.
Just cause I said fuck no.
I'll put it on the screen and it'll be in the link in the description.
Yeah, he's actually a really good artist. We've seen his work before.
He's a great photographer.
He's a really fucking good artist.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about like myself actually. In the future, I'll tell you after that pod. I'm not gonna say it on here because.
No.
It's not even worked on yet.
Edging cooking then.
What?
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
You could cut it out. Cut it out if you want.
No. Any creators out there that have any content or want some promotion or whatever, even if it's only
taking like $10 to put your link in.
It's not like a $50 coach at like flat rate, and then depending on how much, all the fees and all that stuff.
OnlyFans just give us a percentage and we're good. We're good.
I mean, we're already subbed to it, so it's like technically we own the content already, so it's fine.
It's on our Patreon.
Anyways,
Link to Gallo's Instagram in our description.
Yep.
Shout out his art. His art is fantastic. He's a great photographer.
If you want us to link things, even if it's only like a handful of people watching this, you know, that's like a handful of people that probably didn't know your content beforehand.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole outro to this is one of my songs. It's in link in the description below. "Crying" by Felix Modus. And then, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry fucking Christmas.
We cut that out.
Sorry, I was about to say it's not Christmas.
Yeah, it's definitely it's coming out the 15th. Okay. That being said, do you have any words of advice to wrap up? What? So what?
Which day are we doing the gifts? Not next week, right? The week after doing
We're
gifts?
doing it the 22nd.
Okay, I'm done. All right. I'm sorry for being a dumb angel. You forgive me?
It's fine. Look, we'll go over it one more time. This podcast is going out the 15th. The next podcast is going out.
No, I'm talking about recording dates. Next recording day is 22nd. Is that what you're saying? Because we're supposed to record on a Monday, aren't we? Because when is Christmas? The 25th.
Oh, no. So this one.
Okay, so we are recording on the 22nd. Never mind. We're just releasing on Monday. Okay.
Yeah, we're recording the 22nd, releasing it on Monday. But the one we record on the 15th.
That's going out the Friday of Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but then we have the Ziegler podcast that's coming out on.
That's what I was confused about. I was confused
Yeah,
about
that
where we
makes
were
sense, that
fitting
makes
the empanada one.
So we just.
I can put it on Patreon, but I don't know.
You can go on Patreon and see how the empanadas came out and stuff. Okay, so then, you know what? Let's just not record next week.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Let's just not record next week then. I'm gonna be working too, so it'll be.
So sorry, guys. A week of no pod.
No, there won't be. This pod is going up on the 15th, and then the 22nd, we're gonna record, and.
Yeah, we're not recording next week, and that one has to go after Christmas, because we talk about what happens after Christmas.
Dude, wait. This is actually.
Remember on the pod we only talked about after Christmas stuff.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah,
so we're
fucking
Oh my god, we do. So we just are.
We could if you want, we could just release that fucking on the Patreon after the Christmas one or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, let's.
Because now it's getting too confusing.
Yeah,
we have every Friday free. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll.
Shout out to Patreon.
Shout out to Patreon.
Have a whole episode of a pod on for you guys.
Yeah. Shout out to.
Since the people who don't have money and are broke as shit aren't gonna fuck you if you're watching this and you're broke, don't watch this. No. I'm not Pokemon. I'm kidding.
I'm not fucking. 4 podcasts in a row we're bringing up Pokemon. This is actually ridiculous.
It's only two. But we're gonna have empanadas on the Patreon. Since we didn't talk about it on an actual episode, you wanna talk about it real quick now? The empanadas we made.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do the outro for the regular Schmieef talk, and then we'll get into that because that's gonna go into the podcast. What we're talking about, the empanadas and stuff like that, that's gonna go on the Patreon because they don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay.
Stuff type shit, you know. They know like we cooked and stuff, but like they don't know all the info about that. All right, so this whole content thing, guys, it's very complicated. Don't think it's easy. Anyway, like we said, like you might have caught in one of our Patreon exclusive podcast episodes, we have a Friendsgiving Day coming up on the 20th of December. And I wanted it to be a potluck because I thought it'd be cool if we all brought something, whether it be like board games or food or anything of that nature for like everyone to enjoy equally, you know, instead of individual gifts. I think it'd be dope. Mm-hmm. And so originally you were gonna make empanadas, and I was talking about making pasta. Yeah. And then no. I would love. I always see pasta at Thanksgiving, so I was like, that makes sense. Like
we know how to make it good, in our opinion, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I love
we know how to make a great pasta.
Not finesse that shit.
And so you were like, no, that's like not at all the same skill level as like empanadas, and I was like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I was like, okay.
Empanadas a lot more work, bro. Come on.
Huh?
Empanadas are a lot more work. I'm not sure how you make it though, so maybe it's not. For me, it's just a jar of sauce, boil the noodles, and then mix it together.
I feel like I
don't know how you do it. That's usually how I do it.
I would get more into like seasonings and stuff like that, but you season the meat also, and I don't know, and it just like, I mean, it's different
because pasta is just leave it there. Empanadas, you got to do each individual one.
But bro, you saw how long it took for us to make pasta here.
No.
Remember when we were like we had like the pasta in the thing, and we're just constantly waiting for it to heat up and like boil and break down.
Yeah, but you still just go on your phone, wait for it to boil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. But I feel like I gotta keep my eye on it type shit because like.
Yeah, you just sit on your phone or like right next to the stove or whatever.
Yeah, and so you're like it's not the same, and I was like okay cool, so I was like I'll just figure out like another dish to make in time, and then I don't know what happened, but you had been like I'm not.
My mom's stove doesn't work.
Really?
So we have one stove for the house. So if I were to take up time to make however many empanadas, then I have to make for everybody because it's not fair to like take up the stove and not have everybody else in my house eat that day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
So I didn't know that. I just knew Isa was just like, so are you for sure making empanadas now? And I'm like, oh, I thought Neo was on it, but like if he's not gonna do it, I'll definitely make them.
Yeah, I mean maybe we'll get a new stove by then, but I doubt it because my mom
fine.
has a lot of money tied up in Christmas, and I'm not buying a stove.
Yeah, it's already fun. I'm 100% down to cook the empanadas. I have fun doing it. And like I like cooking in general, doing things to taste and stuff like that. And so, so I said I would do the empanadas. I promised I'd do the empanadas. So you came over. We did if you don't know, it's on our Patreon. It's a short little cooking video we did while we were making the empanadas. It's not a tutorial or cooking guide or anything by any means. It's just some clips of us while we were making it. It's really fun.
Can I take you into my cooking real quick? I want to talk about.
Let's go into it.
Yeah, so I woke up early this morning, right? Around 4 a.m., something like that. I did some, like, chores that I got to do when I get home and stuff. I could just get home, relax, whatnot. I also wanted to bake some cookies, but like I said, my stove or microwave, whatever, the oven doesn't work in that area.
Yeah.
And it works sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't work. Like, it's like, I'm not sure if you were there, my mom was talking about it, but it's like kind of like randomish.
I don't know.
And so I tried putting them in there. It didn't work like usually it doesn't. I'm just like, testing out on one of cookies.
Yeah.
It's like 6 a.m. maybe at that time. I was done doing everything I needed
Today?
to do. Yeah.
Okay.
And so then I just put them in the microwave to microwave the cookies, right? You can't do that. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to eat like raw cookies right now. I'm just do whatever I can. And so I put it in for like a minute, I think, right? I just put it in, went to my room to get my phone, came back out. My microwave was on fire.
No. And
my whole house was filled with smoke. So then I put my dog and all my cats in my mom's room. I opened all the windows everywhere, all the doors everywhere, doors outside, and I was fanning outside. I have an hour till my mom comes home, right? And I was like seriously coughing, like I literally couldn't breathe. But like I had to like hair to get all the smoke out before my mom comes home and like smells the smoke and stuff like that. And then I also like, so I had my shirt. I can't do it right here, but I had my shirt and my like over my face.
Your nose? Okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't working, so I took my whole shirt off and to cover my face with it, and I was still coughing so bad. And so yeah, I went in my bathroom, fucking tore that window open. I went into my room, opened the door, put my fucking window open. I thought I kicked my AC out, but I didn't. To like open the window.
Jesus.
I was only there for a minute. I was like, bro, how did this happen? And I was like, you know what? I should have got to the root of the problem first. So then I took the cookies, put it in its own garbage bag, tied it up, and threw it outside.
Were they like super like black and burnt type shit?
Yeah, I couldn't see them for like a while because they're all smoke. But when I dumped them in, because of wind going in, I saw they're all black. They were sugar cookies. So I guess you don't put those in for that long.
You still don't know? You're like, maybe I did something wrong? I don't know.
No, and then my mom came home. It was all good. No smoke, visibly. But I was still coughing a little bit because the smoke in my lungs, like, bad. And you can still smell it, though. I didn't know. I just thought I was smelling it because I was fucking inhaling it for about an hour. Trying to get, like all the stuff out. I turned the fans on. I was fanning the door and shit like that. And, yeah, so she was like, what's that smell? You breathed it in here? I was like, yeah, some cookies got burnt earlier. I don't know. Something happened. and she was like, how did you fucking like do the cookies with the oven doesn't work? And I was like, I just did it in the microwave, Mom.
So you're not some dumbass microwave then, Mom.
Yeah, and I cleaned the microwave too, so there's no like fucking like soot in there. There's like fucking ashes in there. Cause you got like baked bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was intense.
That's funny. That's like one of those like. Fucking house like fucking burning there. Like, what'd you do? It's like I was just trying to make some cookies. It's like actually where that comes from, bro. Some dumbass like you tried making it in the microwave and then fucking almost blew up their house. Why are you looking at me like that?
You're a dumbass.
I said dumbass. I'm actually pretty smart. So.
No, but it's only a minute, bro. I didn't think a minute would do that. I thought it would just like make them real crisp. You know what I mean? Make them too crisp.
No, they're ultra crispy.
Yeah, it's so dumb though.
Ultra
how like
crispy
how you can't put cookies in the microwave for that long. I remember I should have known. Because when I was a kid, I put a brownie in the microwave for 20 seconds, and the same thing happened, but to a lesser degree, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh fuck. And Mom was like, you can't put it in for 20 seconds. I put it in for like 5 seconds. It's like, it doesn't cook 5 seconds. Nobody cooked 5
That's
seconds.
crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
Just me in my house, luckily. So yeah, my pets were good. They're in my mom's room.
Yeah. It's just me, luckily, and my pets. And my mom was home, and my brother was home too. And yeah, no, but it's cooking is something that at least I have gotten more into the swing of like within the past 2 years or so, because like I'm
guilty.
Wait, Me Too movement. No, that's not the same. But I just never liked cooking, and like my mom is very like traditional, so she's like, no, your sister and me do all the cooking, all the women in the house do the cooking. You're supposed to be out like doing stuff, and
Yeah, I get that, but America isn't traditional
for real.
So that's why that doesn't work.
And so I was like, it's just laziness, really. If my mom was like, you have to cook dinner for everyone tonight, I'd be like, okay, I will. And I'd make like a pasta. But they don't fucking eat it, so it doesn't even matter.
I would eat their pasta.
Yeah, thank you. That makes one person in this house, bro. That makes one person. And so
have we made pasta with sausages?
Pasta con glizzy? No, I don't think so.
We need to do that eventually. Okay, go ahead.
We need to make eggs with sausages. Like like cut up sausage and eggs.
We need to do that.
That should be banger. And so it's only something we recently got into, or I recently got into doing. And so me and like me and Neo probably said before, we got he would like have me over and we'd cook something at your place, whether that be chicken tenders.
Have we done that recently? We have, right?
The last time we did it was chicken patties.
Okay.
And that wasn't even like really cooking for real, but we were supposed to.
And the French fries, we baked.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, we do a little cooking here and there, but I was like, yeah, I'd like the challenge to like make really good empanadas for everybody, type shit, bring it for everybody. And so that's what we were planning on doing. And so you hit me up, you're like, what time am I coming over tomorrow? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Come over at 1. And then you're like, okay, cool, I can be here at 1. And then I had to like rake leaves and stuff and clean a little bit before you got here. And then I was like, cool, we're ready. And then we made some empanadas. We bought the shells at a supermarket. But we bought like seasonings, like cumin, cayenne, paprika. No, we had cumin here. Paprika, cayenne, and some adobo seasoning, because adobo has like a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of good sauce. Made the meat, and started stuffing them and just frying them. And I don't know what it is, but I just have like...
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm
not sure if you're doing the same with me. I didn't watch you do it. I'm sure you were, but I don't know.
I don't know what we could possibly do much different. Like, I don't know what's like the one thing that you're doing that I'm not.
I'm like putting the fork into the table, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not going light at all by any means. Okay. So so what we're talking about is, I would put beef or cheese or whatever into that.
We formed an empanada. He'd like fork it down for it to close.
Those ridges that you get at the end of the empanadas, and so I would do that, and I would place it in the oil to fry, and then like within a matter of seconds, it would just puff up, and then it would look like a vagina, instead of like a closed shell at the end. And sometimes it didn't happen, and sometimes it was like a good, like the first one I think I made was just like a normal empanada, and then that's the one we tried and it was good. The second one, I think
they were still good, even though they were tacos.
Yeah,
like,
I might make a new recipe.
Yeah, I feel like if you had it like that, right? Put some like ketchup or something like that in the middle. Or something, I don't know.
It's like
some
a beef hot dog.
Pico de gallo or something like that.
You don't gotta keep kissing your fingers. I get it. They can't see what you're doing.
Sorry.
They just hear that. They just hear like, yeah, if you put a little ketchup, that's exactly what they're hearing right now.
Yeah, if you guys, I'm like pretending to eat empanada.
Okay, by kissing it. I eat by kissing. And so, yeah, we made some empanadas, and I got a little fork in the road here and there, but my mom had them, and she said they were really well seasoned. And she's like, "Who did the seasoning? That Nehemiah?" I was like, "Oh my god, bro! I can't even get credit in my whole fucking household because
no, it's all to you.
Yeah,
you bought them and seasoned them.
I'm the flavor pharaoh. That's what they call.
Soon enough, you'll surpass everybody. Continue on the way you're going.
Yeah, I really like the seasonings. I really like playing around with seasonings and flavors and stuff. So I was like, even when I first made the meat, I was like, this is like missing something. And you're like, yeah, it tastes like beef. You can see it in the Patreon $1 paywall. And I was like, nah, I need a little bit of something. I added to it. And then when I heated them up again, like the next day, bro, the smell was fantastic. It's like better than fresh, bro. It was messed up. But I think it was just because the microwave was like intensifying it, like superheating it up and stuff. You know, but it was great. We made some cheese empanadas. My mom took 2 home. My mom ate one that day, and then she went to like church. She liked it. My fucking sister and my brother didn't eat them.
I like those shells that we have better than the white ones, or at least the way we made it this time. At least I'm not sure if it's anything drastically different, but those shells are really good.
I really do like those shells. They're like very flaky. When I heated them up again, I would eat them.
I don't know if the white ones. The white ones get too thin or crispy or whatever the fuck, or hold grease too much. But those ones are like nice and thick.
I kind of like I said. I think one of the problems is like I put too much beef in it, and so like I don't have enough like
to close.
I don't. It's like it's too much in it to close. So that I was like I want to experiment with the other ones. With the ones we had before, some slightly bigger ones. I talked about making it from scratch, but that's kind of OD. Would be fun though, and I think the problem I had, like I said, is that I packed too much into it, and so then it's like it won't close properly, even though it looks perfectly sealed and I don't see holes in it. It still ends up fucking up. But
we could make shells from scratch, but we can't serve the people though. So we could make shells from scratch. Making shells themselves will probably take like 2 to 3 hours because you gotta like have like time to like bake them and do this and then do that to them.
Once you get past the freezing aspect of it, because you have to like let them chill overnight or something like that, or let the dough itself, you know, that you're gonna turn into the shells, freeze overnight.
Oh, are you getting dough already? I thought you were like really like.
No, yeah, I'm saying like the beginning part, which is like assembling the dough, and then you have to chill it overnight, and then you can use that to make the shells. I was like saying like if you already did the first part of it and then chilled it overnight, then like making the shells isn't that difficult.
Yeah, then we're just doing what we did right now.
Yeah, exactly. So probably not gonna do that. Well, I'm definitely not gonna do that because like I'm not.
Yeah, like a separate occasion. We could
definitely
have fun doing it.
But you're missing the point, guys.
Fuck you guys, you're missing the point.
Fucking like, listen, bro. The point is they came out fantastic. My sister and my brother are ungrateful.
Didn't eat?
Didn't eat any. Hana was like, save me one for tomorrow, but I was like, I'm eating the last 2 right now. These are good. You either eat them right now or you don't. And he was like, no, never mind. You eat them then. And I was like, okay, cool.
I'm about to say more for us, bro. I would have ate them all.
I think
next time I might take one home.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, no. There wasn't that many to begin with.
We made just enough for your family. That's why.
Yeah, my uncle didn't have any. My mom, and my sister, and my brother didn't want any. So it was just like, man, come on, bro. So yeah, you could have taken one home. I could have told you they weren't gonna eat any, bro. But we're considerate.
Yeah.
I need pet peeves, bro.
I'm grateful ass niggas.
On God.
Except for these 2, though. I like these 2. I don't know why.
They have their moments.
About them.
they have their moments where they're grateful. No, and so sorry for badmouthing you guys. You guys aren't listening to this. She's in the other room actually. She's probably listening like, oh my God.
I'm not going there.
I'm not going. I can make a singing bees recording. No. Turns out, like, get your him the game, guys. Basically, all we're saying is they came out really well. My mom took 2 to work with her the next morning for breakfast, and she was filling them out. She's like, this one's cheese, this one's beef. And she's like, I'm going to get one of each.
Next time we need to make the whole pack next time.
Yeah.
Meat. We got to get a smaller pack of meat.
I
wasn't sure how they would, like, look after they were all done. We also made less empanadas than I thought. I thought we were going to make, like, 10. I think we did make around 10, right? So yeah, we just like a lot of beef.
Like 8 or something like that.
A lot of beef. Next time we'll get a small package or maybe cut in half the beef. And save the other half for a different time.
Yeah, or like get like a smaller amount of beef because like I thought like that's a lot. I still have some left over, by the way. Some of that seasoned beef. No, like it's like refrigerated, like seasoned beef. You know, I showed my mom the beef and I was like, look, and she was like, why is it there? Why didn't you refrigerate it? And I was like, what do you mean? Like I didn't know. I was like, refrigerate it now, and I was like, okay. And so I put it in a container, and it's like down there, and so I can make some more whenever. Or I mean, like I'm gonna give it like a day. Like I might make some tomorrow or something. If not, then I'm probably just gonna throw it out because it's very well seasoned, and I think if like we just heat it up, it might be pretty good also. And we have so much cheese, so basically we're empanada gods. I mean, like if you want the flavors, come to me. If you want them to be perfectly shaped, go to Neo. I mean, take your pick.
Or we can work together from the ultimate empanada. And
that's why we're opening a restaurant.
Yes, it's if you guys go to the Mall, there's a big lot empty. We're gonna be in the back corner.
It's gonna be called Empa Nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of space. You guys want to chill, sit down on the floor, lean on the wall, listen to music, but not gang music. We don't affiliate.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate.
There's gonna be a foldable table in the back corner with foldable chairs, and we're gonna be there.
And it's gonna
It's
be
like a small bucket. So take what you can.
it's gonna be gaming themed. You're gonna have a chill corner and a gaming corner.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be called Empa Nothing, as in Empa Nothing's better than our empanadas. And it's also play on words because nada in Spanish is nothing. So Empa Nothing's better than our food. I mean, it writes itself. I mean, the business writes itself. That being said, do you have anything else to say about it?
No.
Well, look forward to. Well, if you're watching the Patreon, if you follow the Patreon, look forward to some shots, maybe some pictures, maybe a clip or two.
A whole episode, right?
I don't know about a whole episode. It's just behind the scenes, whatever.
No, it's the episode that we filmed. I thought we were gonna put that on there.
Oh, I'm talking about Friendsgiving specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get some clips, pictures of Friendsgiving, maybe some of the food or how the empanadas turned out. But you have the whole edited clip of us making the empanadas, and then you have the whole
podcast right after.
Podcast
talk about a lot of stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so you guys go over there.
I mean, like, it doesn't. I mean, it's the reason why it costs $1. I mean, it's expensive shit, you know.
Or you know what? Wait till next month. Maybe we'll have a new.
I mean, the longer you wait, the more expensive it'll become, but the more content you'll have.
Yes. It's gonna be like $150 next month, bro. Don't worry about it.
$1.50? No, $158. The Patreon is like 3 posts on there in the podcast. Okay, that being said, thanks for tuning into Schmieef Talk, Season 4, Episode 4, I believe this is. Once again, I've been your host, Angel, joined by my co-host,
Nehemiah. You can call me Neo.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Subscribe to the Patreon. Follow us on Twitch, Kick, on Instagram. We love you. Bye. Oh shit, I have to fucking.
Love you.